G'day team, how we going? Coach Mike here for your Wednesday brief. What we've got to start off with is a 2-rounder for our warm-up. The intent for this warm-up is to get our shoulders prepped for overhead movements that of the snatch, either with a barbell or a dumbbell, and warm up the lower body, specifically activating the glutes for the amount of squats that we have involved, okay? So the movements that we've got: glute bridges, shoulder taps, plate, Kang squats, and then a plate windmill. Okay, so the glute bridges, obviously activating the glutes there. We're looking for heels close to the bum, as close as we can, hips up as high as we can, just tap the ground and then move through for 10 reps. Next movement is going to be a shoulder tap. So we're in a tall plank position. Hips are going to be in line with our shoulders. Slowly move from side to side, and we want to avoid the hips and shoulders rotating. Next movement up after that is going to be with your plate. A plate Kang squat, so keeping it close to the chest, hinging at the hips, keeping the hips up high, and then down into a squat. Hips come up first, and then stand up tall. Okay, so you're gonna go through 6 of those, and then the last movement is a plate windmill. So plate nice and flat. You could probably just use a 5 for this, but I've got a 10. Opposite leg out to the side, slight bend in the knee. You're gonna go down to wherever your mobility allows you. If you can only get to here, that's fine. And then up, focusing on rotating with the shoulder. It's gonna warm my shoulders up for the next piece. Okay, 2 rounds to move through that for quality, not for time, okay? Take your time with it. Strength piece, we're gonna be moving in 7-minute EMOM into a 5-minute AMRAP, and that's back to back, so 12 minutes total. Okay, if you're using a barbell, the intent for this piece, if you have enough weight, is first of all, for the first part is positional work, okay, and recycling the barbell. The second part is to build to a heavy. Okay, so we get a good chance to build to a heavy. So if you're using a barbell that's maybe light, then you can add a couple of reps to that and just focus on technique. So what we've got for the EMOM is you've got to be moving through 1 snatch grip deadlift into a hang squat snatch into a low hang squat snatch. So the snatch grip deadlift is starting on the ground, the nice straight back, and we're just standing up tall. Okay, and then we can go move into our next movement. Okay, so I hope you can see that back position, what it looks like. With the barbell, what we're gonna be doing is from here, set it like you're lifting your 1RM, stand up tall. We're then gonna go down to the knee. Okay, we're gonna go for a hang squat snatch. We're gonna go for a low hang squat snatch, which is below the knee. Okay, from here, and go. Okay, you're gonna be doing that for 7 minutes, okay? And building a weight if we can, but we were looking for technique and you get a chance to build heavy later on, okay? As soon as that 7-minute AMRAP is up, you're gonna move through 7-minute EMOM. You're gonna move through that 5-minute AMRAP of just building and weight. So you're most likely gonna get about 5 lifts. It's gonna be similar to an EMOM to lift to the heaviest squat snatch from the ground, okay? Like I said, if it's lighter weight, then just add a couple of reps. If we're using a dumbbell, what we've got for the first minute is you're gonna move through, you're gonna move through 2 hang squat snatches each side. So from here, that's 1, 2, and then you're gonna keep that up overhead, and then you're gonna move through 2 overhead squats if we can. Okay, if we can, we've got the mobility to allow us to. Okay, 1 and then 2, or you're gonna do 2 overhead step ups. So imagine I had a box in front of me, I'm gonna stand up tall on top of it, and then stem back down, okay? You're gonna do that on one side, and then you're gonna do it on the other. If we cannot do the hang squat snatch, what you're gonna do is just catch low, and you're gonna move those reps up to 3. So you're gonna go from here, catch low. Okay, didn't go right down to a squat, but just catching a little bit lower for 3 reps, and then do your overhead lunge, overhead step ups, or it can be a lunge as well if you don't have a box. Okay, you're gonna do one side, and then the other within the minute. Then your second minute is gonna be a windmill, which we did in the warm-up, but you're gonna be using with a dumbbell. You can do a press at the top each time. So you're gonna go down, that's 1. 2, you're gonna do 3 to 4 each side for that in the second minute. So you're gonna do more of the hang squat snatch and overhead squat part because there's gonna be 4 rounds of that, okay? If there's no equipment, what you've got is, the car just rocked up in the gym. If you've got no equipment, what you're gonna do is you're gonna move through an AMRAP of, let's revisit. Once you've done your EMOM, you're gonna move into a 5-minute AMRAP of sit-ups and the Russian twist. So you're gonna do 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. of sit-ups. Okay, so if we're doing sit-ups, you can do a weighted overhead, like so, and then you've got double reps for Russian twist, so 3 each side, 6 each side, etc. Okay, so that's your AMRAP part. If we've got no equipment, what you've got for your EMOM is a double press up burpee. So you're gonna be on the ground, either on your toes or on your knees, up to you. You're gonna go 1, 2, stand up tall, and you go for 5 reps or about 40 seconds of work for that EMOM, and then you're gonna move into the AMRAP, similar to the guys with the dumbbell and kettlebell, okay? Cool, all right, so for our conditioning, what we've got is 2 8-minute AMRAPs, okay? 2 8-minute AMRAPs, 2-minute rest in between. For the guys with the barbell, you have 5 squat cleans at 80/55, so a heavier barbell piece today. So there should be a challenging weight, but it shouldn't be a weight that you can't lift when you get into the later rounds, okay? So we don't want to see any failing reps, but it should be the sort of moderate to heavier side of things today. So the squat clean is going from the ground, catching the front rack, stand up tall, that's 1. Okay, and we go through 5 reps. You're then gonna move on to 30 double unders or 60 single skips or 30 ski hops. Okay, so one of those you're gonna do, then you're gonna move into 10 lateral bar burpees where you hit the deck, jump over the bar, okay, for 10 reps. That is your first 8-minute AMRAP. You get a 2-minute rest, and then the second part is gonna be hang squat cleans. Okay, so you're gonna deadlift the bar up, hinge forward, okay, that's 1. Okay, move for 5 reps, like so, place that down. You're then gonna move into handstand press-ups if you're able to. So kicking up, down onto the head, like so. Or press-ups, okay, like I demonstrated before, but just either from the toes or on the knees, okay, for 15 reps, and then finishing off with 20 sit-ups. That is the guys with the barbell. Guys with the dumbbell, what you have is hang squat cleans each side with the dumbbell, so 5 reps, hinge forward into a squat, like so, 30 double unders or skips, and then 10 burpees, and then your second part is gonna be hang power clean. So instead of squatting down, we'll go on each side from here, that's 1, hinge forward, etc. Okay, and the idea as always with AMRAPs is to continuously move for as long as possible. So mitigate that rest as much as we can, try to get the most out of it.